He did it again. He did it again. Harshit's back on top. Harshit did it. He got back on top. He beat out the other person who was leading by like over double by the time I got around to the likes. What happened in like the 4 days I didn't look? You know, like I'm starting to get, some other people are as well, starting to get suspicious. I'm starting to get suspicious, Harshit. You got alt accounts? Watching you. But jokes aside, of course, we're going to be getting to his request today. It is Hot Springs Affection and Pirouette of Pika's Pike. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I know these are character themes, so that's about all I've got to go on. And without further ado, let's go. Oh, I thought the volume was down. Just comes in that soft. Well, this is fun. Why is it so poppy? This is very poppy. Ooh, change it up a little bit. Already losing my hair to this one. Woo. It's fun. Like, seriously, my hair is not wanting to stay up. It wants to dance too. It's kind of giving Porter Robinson a little bit, like new age Porter Robinson. Which I am not mad about. The synths they're using are really fun, really high and bubbly. Lots of modulation on them. That was a joy. That was an absolute delight. I don't think I've heard that genre, like, or that sound profile even used in any of the songs from Genshin yet. That's really new. So this one sounded very weirdly like early 2000s, late 90s, like Disney Channel show. I mean, there are definitely more modern shows that have a similar energy in their themes, but like that has like that exact same synth sound, and that's why I think it sounded so out of place but also so fun. It has like a surfing quality to it, like a surf rock sort of vibe, surf pop, and that's kind of the vibe that Disney was really going towards during its TV run, at least in the early 2000s. So that's probably why I'm getting that, and of course I'm gonna live with my experiences. I can almost see her doing like the now you're watching Disney Channel. Like, I don't know what else to say here. And I really think that's about it though. Like, it is all fun. This is golden retriever energy. This is all of the upbeat vibes, no sadness allowed. Like, that's just the energy given here. And that's truly all it is. Like, there's not even really much to discuss when it comes to the sound design or anything, because it's all pretty simple. Like, those little breaks in the beginning are probably the most interesting thing musically that this whole song really does. And those are cool, but also not like insanely unheard of either. Just definitely not the energy I think I've ever heard out of this game. So I'm really struggling to figure out what's going on. Like, I know that the character is a girl because I've seen the name, but that's all I know. I don't know who it is or what their energy is. But from this, I'm just getting golden retriever energy Disney kid. Like, this is a Disney adult question mark? Like, what's going on? I feel like this is just somebody who knows how to have a good time, wants to have a good time, and nothing's really in their way, and nobody's gonna get in their way because they're just, you know, a nice person to be around. This is somebody who exudes that type A personality, that extrovert energy where you're like, okay, I guess we're doing this now, and they're extremely happy to have you along no matter what it is. And that's about it for the relationship there. It's like you are, in any case, even if you're extroverted yourself, are the token introvert for this extroverted person. This character, no way would they ever be the introvert. This theme has so much extrovert energy, I don't think you could find a single person on Earth that would be able to match it. So really, I think that's about it. This song is just truly 100% good vibes, good times, and having a great go at it. No matter what's happening, you're gonna have a fun time being around this person. But now I'm gonna listen to Pirouette, and just with that word alone, Pirouette, makes me feel like this is gonna be something a little bit more like traditional, classic, like ballerina-esque. Maybe that's wrong, but won't know if I don't listen, so let's go. Okay, I was completely wrong. Ooh, that was kind of fun. Ooh, funky bass riff there. Okay. Got some jazz going on there. Very dancey drum part. And now an EDM build-up break. What is this song? And all this percussive texture here with the flutes and everything, like... What an interesting genre blend. So just from the sound profile of this one, I'm assuming we're in Natlin. I also assumed that with the other one too, just because usually they're tied together when people request songs like that. But this one especially feels very heavily influenced by a lot of those same sounds that we've heard in Natlin before. And I love that. You get the flutes, you get these more traditional percussive sounds in there. Like there's just so much texture, lots of fun. And then they completely throw me off by putting in like EDM stuff where I'm like, whoa, what, we're doing dance now? Like, where did the dance music come from? I'm not mad about it, but also just like that specific sound isn't something I've really heard much of in the other Natlin stuff, and I assume that's just because it's a character theme, so they want to make something a little bit more related to the character. So that is making me think that this character is also fun, energetic. Obviously, EDM would do that. It would give you that feel. Somebody who's really just there to have fun, just like the last one. Maybe these two are related in some way. Maybe they come from the same place. I would totally understand that. I mean, sure, Natlin maybe, but like I'm talking same location, or maybe they have just a similar goal or a similar fun-loving vibe. This one's different. The other one was just like, hello, all of my friends. You are now all of my friends. You can't say no. You're my friend. This one's more just like the ADHD ball bouncing off the walls of a room. We're just like, you're like, okay, wait a minute. Get back here. Where are you? And you just can't place them and sit them down. Like if the other song was Golden Retriever energy, this is Terrier energy. This is somebody small and energetic who just cannot stop, won't stop, but also potentially doesn't know exactly where they're going and has to figure that out. Maybe that lack of direction is part of their character development. I could totally see that. Usually when you do that sort of thing for a character theme, the character themselves not really having a direction, and the sound is very energetic, but also kind of sporadic, and you can't tell where it's going to land. There's no like truly consistent theme there. Maybe part of that coming into their own and their story is part of you trying to help them through whatever trials they need to go through. I could totally get that. But that's what I think is so interesting with these two being paired together, is how they both give me different types of dog energy. Like they're both very much wanting to be your friends and wanting to be around people, but also one is much more confident, and this one just, while maybe not the most unconfident ever, is also just unsure of how to utilize their abilities and needs to do something about that and have to figure that out. Like they're not self-actualized, where like Disney Girl over here definitely is and knows who they are and is very proud of that, maybe to a fault even, but like still very much more of the I can trust you as a companion energy, compared to this person who you'd be more like, I'm worried to take my eyes off you because I'm not sure if you're going to be there when I turn around again. But I think I've yapped enough about these characters and me trying to guess their personalities off these songs, so let me know if I'm right or wrong down in the comments below. I like to read those and figure out if I am incorrect. Usually I'm pretty good at this. I don't know how that happens, but I've had a pretty good track record so far, so I have high hopes, but there's very much a likelihood that I'm completely off base. But either way, if you have another song from Genshin that you want me to get to, by all means drop it in the comments below. Maybe we can dethrone Harshit's reign again, because we only had like, what, one video, maybe two, where he hasn't gotten the request in the past like 4 or 5 months. So drop your recommendations down in the comments below, and I will do my best as always to get to them. And of course, if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!